Today on All Things 80s, part 2 of building the most expensive Star Wars collection. Welcome back to All Things 80s, and welcome to part 2 in the series where we're looking at how much it's going to cost to build the most expensive Star Wars figure collection. So in this part 2, we're going to take a look at the remaining figures that were released on the Star Wars card back. So we've got 9 figures to look at. So let's jump right into this and see how much these are going to set us back. Okay, so here we go, looking at the remaining 9 figures that were released on Star Wars card backs. And first up we have Greedo, who's coming in at $2,000. And as with the ones we looked at the first time round, the condition of these bubbles is quite remarkable. Perfectly clear, pretty damn good card back as well. I mean, it has been punched, but no big deal. So this got an 85 grading, which is, I guess, reasonable. Bit of weathering on the edge, but yeah, Greedo is going to cost you $2,000. Next up we have Hammerhead, again $2,000. And this one, again, you really couldn't ask for more than that. Very nice looking. Now I just noticed here that the shipping for this figure is $75.01. which is quite something, and it's given that it's only, if it was me buying it, it's coming from Lancaster, PA to New York, and I don't see where he's getting this $75 from, and I think it was the same seller actually. Just quickly skip back. Yeah, 75 bucks for shipping. That's just a bit excessive, don't you think? I mean, I understand it's going to be heavily insured, but I don't think it's going to cost that much, but you never know. So anyway, moving on. This is Snaggletooth, and this one is only $1,000. And this one does not appear to be graded for a change, which is good. Again, punched, but the card looks pretty damn good. And nice clear bubble there. Very nice looking Snaggletooth, actually. So $1,000 for him. Walrus Man, Ponda Baba. Again, $2,000, and it's the same guy, obviously, 75 for shipping. But anyway, this one has the rocket firing Boba Fett mail away offer, which is nice. Looks to be a bit of damage on the bubble at the top there. Nothing major, but it is crystal clear. And the card, again, really immaculate. Next up, R5D4. $6,500, and that comes with free shipping, which is nice to see. So we got, again, clear bubble, really nice card with a Toy City price tag of $2.66. So if you were to have this in your collection that you had bought back then, that's a hell of a return on your $2.66. But yeah, this looks fantastic, and this is of course the red bar variant. An 85 grading, and that was done in 2020. Interesting. So next up, moving on, Death Star Droid. Now, I've said this before, but this is one of the figures that you really do need. If you want to have a nice loose collection, this would be one of the figures you really have to buy brand new mint on card to get a nice example of a loose figure, because this figure is prone to so much paint wear on the shoulders and the eyes. And even looking at this one, the paint doesn't look that great on the shoulders. But anyway, the price of this one, $1,600. Again, the Boba Fett mail away offer. And it's absolutely perfect. Look at that, unpunched, mail away offer, crystal clear bubble. You couldn't ask for more than that. Well, you could ask for $1,600, but anyway, next up, Luke Skywalker X-Wing pilot. $1,400. Again, the mail away offer, but look at how amazing that figure looks. Wonderful example. Again, punched, and the price sticker. Now this is, I guess they were giving it an MSRP of $3.50, but you can have it for $2.68. Well, actually, no, you can't. You can have it for $1,400. But wow, beautiful example, actually. Oh, man. I would love to go get one of these to open them up. Of course I wouldn't, but I would like to. Now we have Power Droid, $2,000. So this is all from this one seller. Interesting. $75 for shipping. Give me a break. But this one, it is punched, but there's no price sticker that I can see, although there may be some residue just next to Luke's left arm there. But the figure itself, look at that, perfect. No dents, no nothing. It's nice, crystal clear, fresh looking card. Bit of wear on the side, but nothing major. So $2,000 for that. And finally, of course, it's going to be Boba Fett. And this one can be yours for $12,000. Now, taking a look here, we do have another price sticker where it was $1.77. That's more like it. But look at that. Looks fantastic, doesn't it? Again, it's amazing how well these bubbles have aged. They're absolutely crystal clear, and yet you can get a figure from the Return of the Jedi line or the Power of the Force line where the bubbles just completely yellowed. Obviously using different materials. I guess they were trying to cut costs during those later waves perhaps, but look at this, fantastic. Now, is this the only figure that has a description on the front of the card? I think it might be, because I guess when kids were buying this, they hadn't seen The Empire Strikes Back, so I guess they had to give a bit of a backstory. That's quite interesting though. And the back, of course, highlighting the most recent figures that were added to the line. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? But is it worth 12,000? I don't know. So that concludes us looking at the remaining 9 figures from the Star Wars line, and we'll come right back at you with the overall total. So as we just saw there, to get the remaining 9 figures that were released on Star Wars card backs, we're looking at $30,500. So when we add that to the price of the original 12, we're looking at $155,500 for 21 little bits of plastic. So what do you think of that? So as always, I want to say a big thank you to the Patreons, and I want to ask you that if you did enjoy this video to please give it a like, give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already done so, please do subscribe. And I am running a contest to get to 5,000 subscribers, so check out that video, leave a comment for a chance to win some awesome prizes. So anyway, I thank you for watching, and we will see you next time looking at all things 80s.